cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight.
You are now listening to the Orange and Blue Crew.
Here are your hosts, King JJ and Anytime Knicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of the Orange and Blue Crew. I'm JJ. He's Anytime Knicks. We're through with this by now. How we doing today?
Feeling good, bro, man. I'm ready to work, man. I had a good weekend. It's All-Star weekend. Shout out to the kids out there. You know, they have winter recess, I believe it is. So, you know, man, it's good times for everybody, man.
Yeah.
All-Stars
Vibes are immaculate. Vibes are immaculate. Jacob Toppin got robbed. We're not going to get into that. That's a topic for another time because let's be honest, who gives a crap? It's a slam dunk contest. Really, who cares?
Same thing with Jacob. I care, you know, but
obviously,
Jacob, man.
It's not going to translate. It's not going to translate to his encore performance. So really, who gives a crap? But anyway, on to the stuff that does matter. The first half of the season has come and gone. Give us your takes on this because this is a shocking season for a lot of us. Let's be honest. Who saw this coming besides certain Knicks fans?
Okay, so as it stands right now, the Knicks are 33-22 on the season. So that's what, 55 games?
55.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I want to go back a little bit because I didn't see the OG trade happening. You know,
Nobody did.
I absolutely didn't see that happening. So, like, my preseason predictions, I have the Knicks at 50 wins. I had them at the 3rd seed. You know, that was where I had them prior to this OG trade.
I also had them.
Now, JJ, it's a different ball game, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at this roster, and when healthy, like, my mind just an explosion of lineups. The defense, the offense, half court, you feel me? Run and gun. Like, we could play whatever type of style we like. And going into the next half of the season, health is wealth, y'all. We got to get healthy so that way this team can start rocking out and playing some great basketball like how I know they can, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team at full strength and in the playoffs, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go far, man. We're going to go far. And I think we're going to have a deep playoff run, man. This roster is really good.
I was highly anticipated for the Knicks this season, which is something I'm normally not because I was, like I said, I really could give a crap about basketball besides the Knicks. And I'm used to the Knicks not being very good. So this season's been special, man. And it really is unfortunate the fact that we're dealing with as many injuries as we have because no NBA team should be able to be losing 7 of their best players, maybe 6 if you consider Mitchell Robinson a good basketball player. I think he's okay. I mean, I'm not crazy about him, but you've already heard what I had to say about Mitchell Robinson. Hart should be the starter, and I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. But anyway, for the rest of the team, I think that Dante DiVincenzo has played a huge role into this. I think that Jalen Brunson should be an MVP candidate, 100%. The way he's playing, he's single-handedly changed this Knicks team for the better. We got a few guys in the comments. I'm my boy King Mez. He's definitely the king of winning giveaways.
What's good, Mez? How you doing, bro?
I'm sick of you winning your giveaways, bro. You won like 5 giveaways. All right, share the wealth, dude.
You got that good luck, man.
You got a lot of good luck. If only the Rangers were, not the Rangers. If only the Mets were as lucky. Anyway, but then you've got guys like Josh Hart, who I'm gonna be honest. He's not as flashy as he was last year. But that being said, he's no longer the major acquisition now that you got OG Anunoby, now that you got Bojan Bogdanovic. It takes a lot of pressure off of Josh Hart's backs. And I do think Josh Hart is a guy that likes to play with a lot of pressure. The dude has a podcast with Jalen Brunson now, which I think is one of the funniest things of all time. And then you've got Julius Randle, the dilemma of our times. Do I finally start liking the guy or do I keep hating the dude? I mean, like, he's been good this year. I'm going to give him that. Julius has been fun to watch. He's still the most frustrating player I've ever seen, so that does piss me off a little bit. But he's been great, as has OG Anunoby, as has Isaiah Hartenstein. Didn't expect the OG trade at all. I don't know if you talked about that. Yeah, no one talked about it. Nobody expected the OG and Anunoby trade, especially when they said the compensation. They said it was going to be. Remember, I don't know if you heard this. They said it was going to be 3 first-round picks to get OG and Anunoby. They said that.
Man, I definitely remember that. But shout out to Big Mo, man. He definitely called it like a year or two ago. I'm not too sure because I'm not sure if I was around at that time on Knicks Twitter, but a lot of people credit my guy Big Mo for that, man. He's been saying OG Anunoby for at least a year and change. I'll give him that. He's got some incredible vision for that one, man.
I liked OG.
The price was high. The price was definitely
I liked
high.
OG,
You're not wrong
but
about that.
I wasn't 100% on getting OG because I didn't want to I didn't want to give up 3 first-round picks. That's absurd. Right. The fact that the Knicks made that Alec Burks and Bojan Bogdanovic without giving up a first-rounder is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And then you take a look at, my opinion, one of the most important players we had on this team, Isaiah Hartenstein and Precious Achiuwa. Down goes Mitchell Robinson. Down goes Julius Randle. Turns out we don't need either of them. These guys are
Hold up. Nah, JJ, I got to stop you there. Hold on.
All right. Might have been a bit out of line.
Them guys, man. Listen.
Well, obviously.
You're always best when you're at full strength.
Well, obviously.
Randle is our second option. Mitch is our defensive anchor. We need those guys. Shout out to Precious and iHeart. They have been stepping up. They've been putting up numbers, man. iHeart got to get healthy. You know, he's been having that Achilles tendonitis situation, man. So we want him to get healthy, man. But Precious Achiuwa, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he was absolutely trash, man. I let some Raptors fans lie to me, you know, but he's been proving them wrong ever since, man. Shout out to Precious Achiuwa, man. But we need our guys, JJ. I don't want to cut in. Well,
obviously, we need our guys.
2-time All-Star, All-NBA, Big Judy Annihilator.
Hey,
that's my guy Tony Demo.
That is not your. I'm about to say that is not your slogan.
Oh no. We give credit around here. I just got to shout him out because we need Julius, man. We just was in the space last night. We was giving him a lot of love and respect. Shout out to State, you know, because you know people were saying he was a little bit on the fence, but he been showing Randle love, man. The way Randle was playing before he went down. You can't poo-poo that, man. He was playing really well. Like, that was the best version of Julius Randle I ever seen, in my
100%.
Shout out to Julius Randle. Get healthy.
So we got some questions in the comments. My good buddy Mez says, what do you guys think of McBride being the point guard instead of Burks for the second unit? That's an interesting question because I never thought Burks would be a point guard. Like, that's not really my type of thing. What do you think about that one, Jay?
Okay, so I don't like the way Tibbs is using Alec Burks at the moment, but that's because they haven't practiced yet. They haven't gotten any repetitions in yet. They haven't really drawn up an offense with Deuce and AB. So, like, I think that they've really been playing off instinct. But what I have noticed since the Alec Burks trade, I don't understand why Deuce's minutes has reduced. I think that you play Deuce with Alec Burks. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get much minutes when our main guys are back. But you play Alec Burks with a Deuce McBride so that way AB can be the facilitator. But right now, he's looking to shoot, and he hasn't been shooting well. So it looks god-awful, to be honest with you. But I only attribute that to the fact that we haven't practiced, and these guys haven't been skeeved into the offense yet. But I think once Tibbs gets done watching film and he sends over the memos and they get together and they practice, Alec Burks is a veteran, you guys. He's going to get it together. He's going to do what it takes. He's a Tibbs guy. Trust me. He gets minutes with Tibbs, and it's for a reason. He's going to do what it takes. He's going to listen to the coach.
I'll tell you, I'd rather see him than Taj Gibson out there out of Tibbs guys. But you mentioned Jew the Annihilator, Jew the Bully. And as I mentioned, that is not your slogan. However,
oh my God, Tony Demo.
I'm kind of quoting a little bit of some Field of Dreams here. If you build it, they will come. You say the words, he will come. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a nice shout out to our first special guest, the Godfather of New York Knicks Twitter, the one and only
He's
Tony D.
So, man, what's good, Tony D?
Welcome to the show, Tony D. How we doing today? Your mic is muted.
You gotta turn your mic on, bro.
Gotta turn your mic on, my boy. We live.
We'll give him a second.
And yeah,
Right.
give him a second. All right. Well,
They're gonna get right.
bit of a no-show like Julius Randle in the playoffs. But anyway, looking back on this roster, the one thing that hasn't been mentioned yet is the one guy that I'm surprised we haven't talked about yet. And it's not a player. It's Tibbs. They wanted this man gone for so long. It's all I heard on Knick Twitter was they wanted Tibbs fired. Tom Thibodeau has done so many great things with this roster, and I give him my flowers for it. The Tibbs haters have been real quiet this season. That's
You
for
gotta
sure.
put respect on him, man. At the end of the day, winning. That's what matters the most. And the Knicks are, what are we, 10 games? How many games above 500? Hold on, let me go check. 11 games over 500, guys. And this is before All-Star. This is before All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is right now it is on Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give Tibbs all of the credit, but as far as the franchise is concerned, this team is a win now team. So they're expecting a deep playoff run. You know, he's gonna get everything out of his guys for the regular season. He's gonna do what it takes to get those wins or whatever, you know. So right now, I'm just looking ahead towards the postseason. That's where I'm really in belief that Tibbs is gonna make or break himself, you know, because you look at this roster, you got Jalen Brunson, you got Julius Randle, you got OG Anunoby, you got iHeart, Dante DiVincenzo, you got a strong bench. Like, there is no excuse for Tom Thibodeau now, you know, and that's just the politics of it, you know. Shout out to Ian Begley, and he talked about Leon Rose getting the extension, and then someone asked him, what about Tom Thibodeau? And he was a little bit, he didn't really, you know, there really wasn't a definite answer to that. So that tells me that Tom Thibodeau, he's not on the hot seat. Everything's peachy, but it's a lot banking on that playoff run, man. This team has got to go deep into the playoffs. First round, second round is not enough. This team is an Eastern Conference Finals team, man. We can match up with anybody. So, Tom Thibodeau, you got to go out there and you got to coach these guys up and get us to that promised land. ECF, man.
ECF. I love the mindset. I love the energy. I love the tenacity. Now, I'd be lying if I said I'm not one of the most critical Knick fans on Twitter, because I am. I have a lot to say about a lot of guys. Now is the time where we can showcase it with our first edition of New York Knicks midseason grades. We're going to go down the roster, and we're basically going to go one by one. You're going to pick a player, I'm going to pick a player, and we're basically going to grade them on their performance this year.
Ooh, okay.
So, let's just start off with our guy immediately. Let's start off with Jalen Brunson.
I'm giving Jalen Brunson an A++, man. Shout out to my guy Jalen Brunson, man, doing the Lord's work. He out there, he out there at All-Star, man. He mingling, man. He brushing shoulders with superstars, man. You see him out there having a good time. Yo, A++, man. Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Iverson. Shout out to my guy Steve.
Well said. I love it. A++. I go A+++. I add that extra plus in there. That's my dog. I love Jalen Brunson. Next up on my list, I got a little bit of some Julius Randle action.
Okay.
I want to hear this one.
I'm going to give Julius a solid A.
All right.
I'm going to give him a solid A because the last I seen from Julius Randle, like I said, was the best basketball I've ever seen him play. Like, the team looks like a real NBA team now.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, just the mentals. Julius is happy. He's smiling. He's more active with his teammates. Like, there's a camaraderie there. It's sad to say it, but it's like the RJ trade almost like a weight lifted off his shoulders. No pun intended. But, yo, for real, man, like, I like what I'm seeing from Julius Randle. I still think that there's a corner for him to turn and he could possibly get better. But he got hit with the injury bug with the shoulder. But I like the trajectory that he's on, man. I think Julius Randle, barring a great playoff run, man, like, the sky's the limit for that guy, man. If he can give us what he gives us in the regular season and the playoffs, man, yo, no team wants to play against us, man. Because Julius Randle, he's a versatile big, 6'9", 250. He can draw double teams. He can shoot the three. He can pop a midi on you. He can get to the rim. Like, he can run the floor. He can facilitate. Like, yo, that guy bag is deep, man. And if he could put it all together and the playoffs, man, talking about a top 10, 20 player, man.
That dude is a bad man, especially during the regular season. But I'm sick and tired of the regular season. I want to see playoff production out of him, and then I'll start talking about how great he is. That is the one thing I'm going to say. So, with all that being said, next up on the list,
wait, you didn't give him a grade. You didn't give him his grade. What's your grade for Randle?
My grade for Randle is A-. Because
right.
I'm tired of the same old stuff. It's put up or shut up time, Julius. That's the truth. It's put up or shut up time. I'm tired of the same old. It's time you finally get it together and get this team to the playoffs and to win in the playoffs. And I'm not talking about first round. I'm not talking about second round, third and fourth round.
Yo, man, I don't know where Tony is at, man, but when he come up, oh man, he's gonna have a lot to say about that, man. Yo, for real, like Randle, I don't know where I stand with his playoff performance last year because of the injury. Like, I honestly, going into the season, that's what made me give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you know what? All right, I shitted on this guy heavy. You know, I requested for him to be traded. I wanted Tom Thibodeau fired. But that was last season. We once I realized he wasn't getting moved, he's pretty much going to be on the roster going forward. So, you know what? Let's do a reset, you know? So, I think Randle is in a position where, like, this year is make or break for him. It's definitely make or break for him this year in the playoffs.
Oh, 100%.
He has to show up, and, you know, I'm not saying he has to be great all the way through or I'm going to kill him. Like, but in every round, there's going to be different things that may be needed for him to do. And if he can do that, and if the people see it and it translates to great playoff performance and wins for the Knicks, again, you got to give that man all this credit, man. He has all the talent in the world to do it, man. It's just a matter of, you know, you got to get out there and put the product out there. Playoffs is important this year, and we need to make a deep playoff run. Like, we really need to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. And a lot of that is going to be on guys stepping up so that way Brunson won't have to do it alone, man. And I think we have the roster that can do this.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to stop you there for a second because we might have ourselves a third guy to hop in on this. I've met a lot of Knick fans on this app with high expectations, but I don't think anybody has had higher expectations than our guest at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to our guy, State.
Yeah,
the one and only.
State of the New York Knicks, man. Shout out to my guy, State, man. What's good, bro?
How we doing? And he's freezing up, too. Jesus Christ, our guest got to get it together. Your mic is muted, State.
Oh, my mic was muted. That's that shit.
How we doing today, State?
So I'm good. How y'all doing, man?
We're doing good. We're going through player grades for the New York Knicks. Is there anybody you want? We've already covered JB and Randle. Anybody that you want to cover?
Dante.
Speaking of Dante, the Paisan is here. Big round of applause to our guy, Godfather Tony.
Here we go.
Dante.
You gotta get good.
You
got me now.
Yeah.
Yep. We got you.
What's up? Jay,
How
the
we
beast
doing,
from
Tony?
the East. JJ, what's good, bro?
How we doing, my boy? Welcome to the
Thanks,
show.
And unfortunately, I heard some of the Judy annihilated, Judy bully.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
You know, can't wait till my boy Jew gets back, man. Then we got that realistic shot. But yeah, where were you guys on Dante?
Yeah, we're about to talk about Dante.
Big Pazan.
Yeah,
That's my
Pazan.
guy.
Who's got my boy State?
Huh?
Yeah, we got State in the building, man.
We got the whole
what's up,
crew
State?
on. We got the whole crew on today.
Yeah,
But
man.
let's get into it. Let's get into it. Big Panza. I was wrong. I thought he was trash. Well, but not even trash to the point where like unplayable. I thought he was trash to put context to it, because it's like Leon Rose. You're expected to bring a star. You bring me Dante DiVincenzo, my G. Come on, I know you can do better than that. And then when you watch Dante play, it's like, oh, he ain't like Reggie Bullock. Oh, he ain't like Alec Burks. Like, he don't hog the ball. Oh, he played the passing lanes. Oh, he tough a little bit. Oh, he can shoot the three. Oh, he efficient. Oh, he passes the ball. Oh, he's a willing ball mover. These are things that I did not know. But he's been great so far this season. I can't lie. I still don't think he's a starting shooting guard, which was evidence to me that his hammy went out because Tibbs had to overuse him because we didn't have the soldiers at the time. And that's my only gripe with him right now, is just playing out of position. I think he's been great so far. For the position he's put in, he's made use of it. It's not like Cam Reddish or one of those guys where Tibbs put him in a position to succeed and he fails. So, shout out to Big Pazar, man. It's my guy. Good money.
So what's your grade for him so far?
Yeah.
A B plus. I think he's been
A B plus state. Come on. He having the best season in his career, bro.
You really?
This is the best version of Dante DiVincenzo we seen, man. What's going on?
I think State just don't like Italians, in my opinion.
Nah, come on.
Said he's like 10% Italian now.
State's temper. Fine. Fine. He's talking
about State. You be making a big ZD, right?
Yeah, man. I can't give him the A. The only reason why I can't give him the A, because he got the hammy. If he was like healthy, like the whole season, I gotta cross on something.
He'll be back after the break. I don't think
he's really injured, State. I think it's just like a soreness. I don't think he's actually injured, bro.
He'll be back in like 4 days or something like that. When we play Philadelphia, he'll be back for that. But on to our next player. This is one that I want to talk about because I want somebody to atone for their sins. Jay, I'm coming right after you with this one. Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa. Let's get into it.
Yo, man.
Jay, I'm soloing you for this one. I want you to give us an apology to Precious Achiuwa right here, right now.
Yo, big shout out to my guy, Precious Achiuwa, New York zone, repping the Bronx, man. Yo, I definitely gave the guy an apology, man. Yo, I like what I'm seeing from him, man. And honestly, I think that if I was Tom Thibodeau and it came down to it, guys like Josh Hart, right now he's not playing the best. I would lean on, Precious a little bit more. I'm talking about when we get fully healthy, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we got Bojan Bogdanovic now. We got Alec Burks once he get his shit together. So, like, we got pieces that we don't necessarily need Josh Hart on the floor a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a guy like Precious, he could knock down the three. He could play in the post. He could get putbacks and all of that. He could do everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of usage. Like, you see, he didn't really get much minutes when he was in Toronto. So, like, we didn't really see a lot out of him. But when guys went down, Julius and Mitch and all of that, he been stepping up, man. I really like what I'm seeing for Precious, man. Shout out to Jay from Florida and a couple guys from Knicks Twitter, because they tried to tell us, man. I was listening to them Raptors fans. They lied to me, man. But shout out to Precious.
Bro, I don't know what you did not learn. You never listened to the ops. You should know. You're from New York, bro. You're from East New York. You should know that by now. You never listened to the ops. Come on now.
Yo, yeah, I can't talk about the politics, man. But, friends and enemies go hand in hand where I'm from, man. They definitely be on video talking to each other, man.
That's kind of an issue.
FaceTime, like, yeah, where you at? Oh, yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm right here. Like, it get weird, bro. But, like, shout out to Precious, man. He really that guy, man. He been showing up, man. I like what I'm seeing from him, man.
So my buddy
I didn't know. You feel me? I didn't watch him.
All right, so Gavin Wiggins, he's a Miami Heat fan. I'm good friends with him. He says, thoughts on Bojan. What do you guys think about Bojan? Do you think he's going to turn up in the second half? Or do you think he's going to be, like, kind of average? What are we thinking about him?
I'm going to say for me, it's a role situation. when we get back fully healthy, and I said this in the space the other night, I want to see him utilized more like an Al Horford type. You feel me? A guy that
Al
just knocked down the
Horford.
corner. Yeah, let me. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Think about it. That Boston before they had Kristaps Porzingis, their go-to move was always the veteran big shooter in the corner. That is deadly in the offense when you got guys like Julius Randle that could draw double teams. When you got it, Jalen Brunson that'll draw double teams just off his ball move, just off his footwork and movement alone. You feel me? Like that will be deadly. You know what I'm saying? And then Bojan is smart. He's not somebody that's gonna force up a bad shot. If he can't get that 3-0, he's gonna relocate. He'll pop the midi, or he'll relocate and dish it to let's say a Mitchell Robinson in the dunker spot. Let's say an OG at the other end of the corner. You feel me? A Dante or Brunson at the top of the key, man. So like for real, Bojan is a slept on facilitator, man. And I've been telling people this even before we got him in a Knicks jersey, man. He's gonna shock a lot of people. We just got to get healthy, man.
Yeah, it's a good answer. State, what do you got about our boy Bojan Bogdanovic?
He cool, but
Ha!
like it like I don't know how Tibbs is going to use him. I don't think he should be in the corner stationary while Alec Burks dribbles the life out of the basketball. So, I can't give him a grade right now. I'm gonna wait and see. I like what I've seen so far. He doesn't hog the ball. Good stationary shooter. Good relocation guy. I have no issues with Bojan. I think he's like, I can't give him a letter grade right now, honestly.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, State, because you said you assume that the Knicks are gonna play him mostly with Alec Burks. Like, what do you think the potential of his play style could be with him playing with the starters? Like him subbing in for, let's say, maybe Dante. You feel me?
So like a
Slide
six
OG
man.
to the 2. You put Bojan at the 3. You got Randall at the 4, and you got Ihart at the 5.
So like a 6-man, you're saying.
Unit, and then Brunson at the 1. Yeah.
So Jay,
how do you feel about that component?
you're saying like a 6-man. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not necessarily saying him be the first off the bench, but I'm just talking about a specific lineup.
Rotation guy.
Instead of Josh Hart, you just pop in Bojan. How do you feel about that prospect?
I'm good on that. Bojan can't defend the ghost of his smackdown.
But if OG's on the floor, the perimeter is covered. If Ihart is on the floor, the paint is covered. It's not really much. There's not many power forwards that's lockdown defenders. Can you name one off the top right now? I can't think of any.
No, it's not many, but Bojan brings us nothing defensively. Randall,
he's not a swinging gate, man. He's willing. He's willing.
He's not a willing defender.
He's a definite willing defender, bro.
Hell no.
First thing in willing is the actual will to try to do it, right? And then he's a veteran. Yeah. It's not like he's a stupid player. He's a heads-up player. So he knows. And then Tibbs' system will help everybody. No matter what kind of defender you are, it helps you. And mostly because of what Jay said. It starts with the center, right? And then everybody's help defense. And now that they got OG, for the point of attack, that's why they was holding dudes to 100 points or under 100 points. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about the defense, which is why I was okay grabbing Bojan. And then Alec Burks came with him. I'm not so fond of Burks. Everybody is killing this guy. My thing is, if you need a guy who can hit threes, which is a bonus, and then he can run point for the few possessions that Jalen takes a break, which isn't much. You're looking at Jalen's off the floor for, 10, 12 minutes a game. That, you know what I'm saying? That's at most. So there's not too many possessions because the pace is slow. We already don't have that many possessions as far as like in compared to the rest of the league. So for 10, 12 possessions, you got to figure a few of those possessions are going to be fast breaks that Hart will run it. A few of them can be Julius Randle running it. You got Dante who can run it a little bit. And I'm talking about literally like count on one hand how many possessions I'm talking about, And then for the rest of it, They didn't want to lean on Deuce to do it. So they got Burks. The one thing I will say I heard earlier when I was having the technical difficulties, Jay, you hit on this. I don't know why Deuce's minutes have came down okay, but not to like 5 minutes and said like that shit don't make
Right.
sense to me.
Less than 2 minutes
Especially,
a game. Corner.
yeah, when they were like 8 guys and shit like that. With the way Deuce has been playing, and you bring in Burks, like I said, you want Burks to run point from the 2 spot, that's fine. But Deuce can play off ball well, and he has been. I don't know why, they cut him out of his fucking minutes. That didn't really make too much sense for me.
That's a
And
tip.
it's the
That's
yeah, yo, listen, and I usually support Tibbs. You know that, State, and I like that's one thing I kind of like. I even question like you still down all these guys. At least play the kid. I'm not asking for much. Play the kid 15 minutes or something, to 17 minutes or something. You know what I mean? When you're playing him 7 or 10 or 5, it don't make too much sense to me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go back on one thing, if you guys don't mind. And again, pardon me for the movement and the muting and the camera. I'm on the I'm on the go today. I just wanted to make sure I pulled up, to show love and support and just talk my shit on the Knicks. As far as my grade on Dante, um,
Give it to him.
for his
Give
for
it
his
to
own
him.
for his for what we know of him, okay, he's an A. But in certain lights, I kind of agree with State with the B, not because of the hamstring, just more because um he's playing 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So he was averaging 20 minutes. He was phenomenal. A great match in that. I love what he's bringing. Uh, and then when he started getting the big minutes, I'd definitely give him an A if he was staying at those kind of minutes because of what he was bringing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not gonna. So, going down to like 20, 25 minutes for his own good, he's an A. As far as like comparing to the NBA or for the team, I can't say he's an A player if Brunson and guys like Randall are A players. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really faulting him. It's just more his role and pecking order of the team. So, that's kind of how I would break that down.
All right. It's a good segue. It's a very good segue. Now, Tony, I know that you are going to be very active next week when it comes to the Knicks. We got the Sixers game on Thursday, and you've got your big Celtics watch party next
Yep,
Saturday.
that's
But
it.
unfortunately, I do got to go in order. So, our first game preview, Knicks and the Sixers, February
Mhm.
22nd, live from the Garden. Or, no, Wells Fargo, my apologies. What do we think going into this game against Philadelphia
Yeah,
without Joel Embiid?
this is away, right? This game is away.
Yeah, it's away. It's away.
Shout out to Tommy P. He was right. State. That's who that he was hitting us to go to this game.
yeah. Shouts to Tommy P.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he was trying to get me a State to pull up to this game.
I
I don't
want
think
to.
we, I
I
don't think
want
we gonna because of the watch party like a couple days later,
True.
and other responsibilities and things like that. But we'll catch him on the next one hopefully. As far as the game, um, it matters how we come out, how we come back from this break. If everybody's kind of the consensus thought of Dante being back, iHeart being back, if these dudes are ready to go, I think we can win the game. Um, you still got 2 big outs. I mean, even if those dudes come back, Bojan be hopefully back as well. You still have OG and Randall. So when you look at, again, comparing it to the league, you got to look at it like this is like saying the Celtics don't have Porzingis and Jalen Brown. You know what I'm saying? You're not expecting wins from them. Even though I still think we can end up taking the game. So I'll take it from more of a homer side of it. I'm gonna go Knicks win.
All right. State, what do you got?
I go with I can't lie, this Alec Burke shit, bro.
I was just while I'm on that topic, there's one more player
Let it
grade.
go, bro.
And
Let it
State,
go.
this one's for you, Alec Burks.
It's fun. You know what it is? Philly, like Philly can catch us off guard. The thing about the Knicks right now is when these guys come back, will they come back healthy? Depending on if these guys come back healthy, I think the Knicks will win the game. We just need Bojan and Dante back. We need those two shooters back. Alec Burks, he's fully healthy, but I just don't think he's enough playmaking and enough shooting for us to win and beat the Philadelphia 76ers. Because the Sixers, they know how to play without Embiid. So I hope the Knicks don't go into this game sleepwalking. So hopefully the Knicks, I got the Knicks winning. I got them winning by 10 plus. If the Knicks do lose, I think the Knicks will lose. I think you'll know by early first quarter if we're going to win or lose. If the Knicks, if they start off the quarter hot, like they start off like 3 for 5, 7 for 10, one of those type quarters, we'll be fine because then we'll have enough offense already to compensate for the missing guys that we have. Now, if the Knicks start off cold, we in for a long night. We in for a long night because we still don't have OG and Philly still has Tobias Harris.
These Sixer fans, they did not forget what we did to them last time we went to Philly.
So, I got the Knicks winning, though. I think we'll be fine.
All right. There we go. Jay, what do you got?
Yeah, man. Yo, great takes from my guy Tone, my guy State. I'm pretty much on the same boat with them. I think it's gonna be, it's gonna be competitive, but I think if the Knicks have enough guys back, Bojan, we got Dante Ihart. If we get those guys back, then we should be able to win it. Because Jalen Brunson, he gonna come to play every night. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna put up numbers. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, and they got Tobias Harris over there. But I think this Knicks team is a bit deeper, man. So yeah, I got the Knicks winning a close one, man. It might not be too high scoring, probably be like in the low hundreds, you know what I'm saying, 110s or something like that. Yeah, but I got my Knicks beating the 76ers.
All right. Now, for my prediction, I think this is going to be a pretty solid game. I think that three-point shooting is going to be a huge factor in this game because that boy Tyrese Maxey, he cold. That boy can shoot. So Jalen Brunson's going to have to keep up with him, and I think we're going to need a big performance from Dante DiVincenzo. Is the most important is getting rebounds. They don't have Joel Embiid, but as mentioned, they have Tobias Harris. I think that getting rebounds is going to be a huge part of the game. Ihart's got to do his thing. State's favorite player, Alec Burks, is probably going to show out, but we'll see what happens. I got the Knicks winning 105-97 against the Sixers. Okay. Now for our second game of the day, and I'm going to let the Godfather start off with this one because for this one, he is the host with the most. Celtics and Knicks on Saturday night. The host with the most.
For everybody tuning into this, whether it's live or the replay, please make sure you come down. At least have a drink with us. Goes for everybody. It's a big welcome. I appreciate that, JJ.
If I could go, I would go. Believe me. If I could go, I would go.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm in the building, man.
I know you
yeah. You guys have fun.
Going to be there too.
Y'all have fun. Enjoy it.
Yo, listen. I don't even want to give like an analysis on that game. I'm hoping for a W because the vibes are already going to be, crazy. If we pull out that W, it's going to feel like a playoff win. One, because who it's against, the state of the team, we're on the back end of the year, and then the biggest reason, all of us being together. We're up here all year for a few seasons now, chopping it up, talking on this team, talking about this team, passionate as fuck. You know how Knicks fans are.
We're family. We're family.
It's just going to be big, big, big if they win. So that's what I'd like. I'd like to see them win. And that's all I'm rolling with.
Very well said. Very well said. If I could go to this watch party, I absolutely could. But I do got one more question for you, Tony. If we do end up winning this game, or y'all take it to the streets? Is that what we're doing?
Listen, whether I wanted to, didn't want to, is going to happen, bro. That shit is, I'm telling you, it's going to feel like a fucking playoff win. That's what it's going to feel like, at least for the group that's there.
I can't wait to see the content. I cannot wait to see the content.
We got a lot coming out. Big shout to the Knicks Morning Brew crew. Yeah. They Phil and Jigga, they're going to be out there. They're going to be doing a live out there. They're also going to be recording video and taking pictures. You know, then they're doing their magic with the editing on that shit. So we're going to have a lot to share, a lot to go around. A lot of people are going to be able to take a peek and see what that's about. So, you know,
All right. Very well said. State.
appreciate you. Yo, listen, I got to get moving. I don't
Sounds
want to
good.
keep running around with the camera all day. You know, it's going to have everybody who's viewing sick. So I appreciate you fellas. Keep doing your thing. I'll definitely be here again if you'll have me. Love is love. You
Anytime,
already know.
Tony.
Let's go Knicks.
Yeah,
JJ, Jay from
Yes,
the East.
sir.
Peace, brother.
Let's go Knicks and let's go
Salute.
Rangers. Let's go Rangers.
Yes, sir. Let's go
Yes,
Rangers.
sir. Here we go. All right. State, what are we thinking about this Celtics game on Saturday night?
Depends on how much liquor I drink.
Damn, man.
That's hard with it.
You trying to get right, bro.
Try to get
I don't know. I'm
right.
gonna sip slow, man. I can't get too crazy. You feel me? I wanna
This
get
dude
low.
came on. This dude came on my show hitting a blunt. We 100% gonna have to edit that part. We gonna have to edit that part out, but it's all good. It's all good. It's YouTube. They're not gonna kill us. But
What you mean? Yo,
They-
listen, man. It gets to a point where we need to show all the authentic content, bro.
that is true.
To show the
Authentic.
authentic content, bro. You know how many times I've been on my live streams? Every live stream just smoking, and it's just
A lot.
I wish.
I get
You know
it.
what I wish?
Get that home field.
I get it. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Now, if I
Feel
was
like
in
you
the
at
liquor
home.
store, you lucky I ain't in the liquor store because I would have had the big bottle next to me. I wouldn't been drinking. But thank you though, man. Thank you though for your platform, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh, I love doing this.
I'm messing with you, Phil, man. We want to edit it out.
Yeah. I know.
But I will see you Saturday. No merch today. I gotta go babysitting, which I'm about to leave right now to go do. Watch my goddamn nephew. He's gonna be driving me up a wall. And tomorrow I will have a live stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. I definitely will be talking about All-Star Weekend and what happened. I got new merch coming this week. I'm doing merch deliveries tomorrow to Wednesday. And yeah, man, Saturday, man, we're gonna have a blast, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all do. Just stay consistent and be yourselves, man. That's all I got, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Appreciate both of y'all, man. Y'all is great brothers. And keep once again, stay consistent, yo. Keep putting out shit, bro. It don't matter. I'm a Knicks content creator too. So it's gonna be a point where we probably put out the same shit. You never know. But just make sure you're consistent, bro. And don't care about what nobody else says. Just
Gotta
believe
love it.
I say, man.
It's New York or
Bye-bye.
nothing. Orange and blue skies. Take it easy,
sir.
State.
Yo, Tim,
Salute, bro.
get it
Salute, man. I see y'all Saturday. It's gonna be lit, bro. I can't wait, man.
Have
I
fun
can't wait. Woo, it's gonna be crazy.
Have fun on Saturday. Have fun on Saturday.
Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here.
All right,
Safety,
take
bro.
it easy,
Safety.
State.
Okay.
All righty. So getting back to the Celtics game, what do we have to expect for this game? Because I think you got to expect Jason Tatum to probably go out there, do this thing. The Celtics beat us earlier in the season when realistically we had that game in our hands and we lost it. We had that game in our hands. The good news is the Celtics look really flat as of right now. The way that they've been playing against good teams, like they struggled against the Miami Heat. They got blown out by the Lakers. They lost to the Clippers in brutal fashion. So what do you have to expect going into the Celtics game?
Yo, man, for real, this is gonna be a hard fought one, man. You know, I've been putting a lot of respect on the opponent, even though it's fuck Boston. I hate anything New England and all sports, man. I don't rock with the Patriots. I don't like anything from New England.
So you're a Yankee? You're a Yankee fan, I assume.
Oh no, I'm a Mets fan, bro.
Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah.
whoa. Hold up.
It's hard for me, bro. I'm a Mets fan, bro.
Hold up.
Let's go, man. Hold up. You want to stunt? Hold on. I can't mess with my setup.
That's
I got
my
something
number
for you.
one.
Hold on.
That's my number one team right there on my New York Mets. I love that team. They hate me, but I love that team.
Hold up. Look. Look,
Hey, yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, I love that green and orange. That's my favorite color, man. Yo, come on, yo, stop playing. Yo, come on, this is the official tissue too, man. I ain't see
That's
this.
nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
man, I got this like a year or two ago, man. I don't see nobody with this one. I love this
So
color.
you'll be hopping. So you'll be checking out my Met stuff, I assume, because I am gonna be putting out a ton of Met stuff, and I got
Yo,
a
man, yo, for real, man. I got. I've been trying to get. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of been, staying away from baseball because the Mets is ass. But
yeah,
like,
we
I do
stuck.
want to get back into baseball and all of that.
It's all
Shout out
good.
to you, JJCegs, and my guy CPNY too. He be covering the Mets, man. Maybe we could do like a collab, man.
I
Because
got
I'm
a
always
line.
interested in stuff.
I got a line of Mets creators I could talk to you about, but we're not talking about the
Okay.
Mets right now. We're talking about the other orange and blue team, the Knicks. So
Yeah.
the
Let me get
Celtics
the
game.
after that pop. Oh.
We gonna be booing the ever loving piss out of
Oh, yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis. That I could guarantee. And anytime I hear Kristaps Porzingis, I just want to throw up. I can't stand that dude. But I think the Knicks have had a lot of wins that could be considered like their big wins of the year. I still don't think that's happened yet. I think it's gonna be this one. 103-107 New York Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo drops 30 because I don't think their shooting guard, who even is their shooting guard? It's not Jason Tatum. It's who's their shooting guard? Their shooting guard, Jaylen Brown or Derek. I don't see Derek White locking up Dante, especially Dante the way he's been playing right now. And I think Brunson does his thing. And I think having iHeart's going to be huge for this team. So I think we beat the Six series and the Celtics.
Let me make this very clear about this Celtics team. They rely heavily on shooting the three ball, and some nights that can look really good. But shout out to Spike Lee, man, because like he said, we got some defense for your ass, man. So all of that 3-point shooting and all of that, man, it's make a miss. And if y'all not dropping them, this next team is way more well rounded, and I think we have enough offensive firepower to beat them, especially if they're not hitting their threes. The Celtics are not hitting their threes, then the Knicks can easily find themselves up by 20 as long as they get regular contributions from their shooters. Alec Burks, Dante DiVincenzo, Bojan, Brunson. If those guys are shooting great, then the Knicks can easily blow out the Celtics.
Love it. That's excellent. I love the takes. I think that both games are huge, and I think that this second half of this next year is going to be very important, and it's a very special time. Unfortunately, speaking of time, we are out of time. This has been a very good show. Shout out to our boys Tony and State for hopping on. You guys are legends. We're going to keep showing the love because the Knicks, man, we're a family. The Knicks fan base is the best family I've ever been a part of. And it's going to be staying like that for a very long time. So if you guys haven't already, check out my boy Anytime Knicks. Check out his Twitter. He puts out great Knicks content every Wednesday at 10 a.m. I'm pretty sure I said that right. Wednesdays at 10 a.m.
Yep.
is Anytime Knicks show. Very good. I try listening to it, but I'm always in school, so I never have the time to. Except I'm off this entire week, so I will definitely be in that space. You might see me as a co-host. We'll figure it out. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. You got anything to say, Jay, before we call it a day?
Yo, man, shout out to you, bro. This is another Fire Space. Thank you for the guests coming on, man. My guy, Tony D. My guy, State of the New York Knicks, man. You can catch those guys basically on Twitter, but anywhere else. Shout out to my guy, State. He's on YouTube. He's on Spotify. He got a Substack, man. That guy's grinding, man. And I really appreciate guys like that because they motivate me, man.
We will be dropping their socials in the description below. When you see this on YouTube, I want to shout out all the guys who are watching on YouTube. I want to shout out all the guys watching on Twitter that came from Twitter. The guys that hopped in for whatever reason, they were walking around like they were in downtown New York City with the camera on. We got guys smoking blunts as soon as they got on the show. Like,
shout out to my guy Mez for pulling up, man. That's my
Mez,
boy, man.
our
He always
boy.
support, man. Shout out to Mez.
Shout out to all you guys in the comments. I love all of you. It don't matter if you're a Knicks fan, a Celtics fan, you a basketball fan. I appreciate all of you that watch this show. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm JJ. Anytime Knicks. Thanks y'all for watching. Peace.